What up, yo? With y'all? It's your host, Kev Slick. We got the DST podcast today, episode 2 of the season, and we're gonna get going here, y'all. With Chase Power24 and Julian Reyes. We're gonna start off with Antonio Brown. So Antonio Brown, yeah, we're gonna talk about him coming back. He just signed with the Bucks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's gonna be with Tom Brady. And I think it was a pretty big signing, just because of his name in the league. And Chase, go ahead. What do you think on that topic? Yeah. Mhm. Right. About a season. Yeah. About a season or so. Yeah. So Jay, what do you think about AB is back in the NFL? He signed with the Bucks. Mhm. Yes. All right. Yeah, I think I don't know how good he's gonna be in fantasy yet. I think he's gonna be like a good security blanket. Fantasy, I'm not sure exactly where to put him at. I think he'll be like a wide receiver, like a wide receiver 2 in fantasy. Maybe low end 1 on some weeks, but more in the. Yeah, so I think I think it's good for the Bucks. Him and Brady have some experience together, and the last touchdown pass he caught in the NFL was from Brady. So yeah. All right, moving on. We got Chiefs Broncos. Chase, go ahead, start off with that one. Overall thoughts, yeah. 嗯，right. 6 carries. Yeah, six carries, 39 yards. That's hilarious. Yeah, so Jay, what are your thoughts on the Chiefs beating the Broncos? Le'Veon Bell's first game as a Chief, he had 6 carries for 39 yards. Yes. Yeah, I was shocked. I was a little surprised. I bet. Go ahead. Pringle. Mhm. Mhm. What are your thoughts on Le'Veon Bell's integration into the offense? Yeah. Mhm. Uh, yeah. Mhm. Right. For sure. Uh, I like him in the offense. Like I think it gives him like a good like he's a good change of pace type of back for them. Like him and Clyde are a nice 1-2 punch. I think. And then I took the percentages on the carry counts. It was about 60-40. It was more in Clyde's favor. It was more like Clyde had like 60 to 62% of the carries. So it was 60-40. I think last week I predicted it was going to be like 70-30-ish, which was, you know, pretty close. But yeah. True, yeah. Yeah, Clyde had 8 carries. Le'Veon had 6. I think Clyde had a few more touches though, and like had more snaps. But yeah, he seems to be the main back. Like if I had to pick a main back, I'd say it's Clyde right now. Yeah, right. Or injury, something like that. For sure. Um, yeah, he's a good insurance policy too in case something happens to Clyde. Uh, I like that. Well, I was kind of disappointed that Le'Veon didn't catch any passes. He's kind of like, he's more of a passing back than people recognize him for. So I was just, you know, I thought it was a little surprising. I wasn't shocked or anything, but because it was his first game and stuff with the Chiefs, like his debut. But yeah, I like fantasy wise, he did horrible. I plugged him into my fantasy lineup. He didn't really do anything. He had like 39 yards, you know, so it wasn't really anything. But yeah, I thought he would get lucky, get a touchdown here or there. Yeah. He cost me the game this week against you, but yeah, it's not solely not solely him, but like he was someone who didn't show up for me. And when I was setting my lineups too, I was picking between like Le'Veon and I think a tight end like T.J. Hawkinson, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go Le'Veon, and then yeah, I put him in my flex. All right, so that was fun. Anyways, Monday Night Football, Bears Rams. I thought this was the most boring, like worst selection of Monday Night Football games all season. What do you guys think? Yeah, for sure. Mhm. Mhm. I don't know, something about the Bears and Rams. Like the Bears and Rams are kind of similar to me a little bit. Like it was just so bland. Yeah, now they're 5-2, I believe. I don't know why. It's just it's like we know they're frauds. Like I think a lot of the league knows that they're frauds. Yeah. um, I don't, the Rams. When it comes to the Rams, they're kind of unorganized in the running back committee. Like one week it's Henderson, one week it's like Akers. Like you don't really know. Henderson's kind of established himself as a lead back. I'm not big on Jared Goff at all. Uh, and I like their coach though. I like Sean McVay. I think he's cool. And yeah, the Bears. Um, they got this whole Foles Trubisky thing going on. But they're kind of been going with Foles lately. I like their defense. Yeah, I like the Rams defense. They're top 10 in fantasy right now as a defense. Yeah. Yeah, that was like a fantasy anomaly. I don't know how that happened. Maybe it'll continue. We'll see. Yeah. So too. Yeah, so Monday Night Football. So Chase, would you say it was the worst one of the season? I say so far, like by far, it was. I don't know why. Like I know why, but like it was just weird. Um, yeah, I think Sunday Night Football has been more fun. Yeah, it has been mid tier, I'd say too. Like so this, yeah, true. I agree, 100%. I don't know what's up with their selections on some of these. Um, on the other hand, Sunday Night Football this week, I think it was the best game of the season. Sunday Night Football, the Cardinals and Seahawks selection, great game, 37-34. Cardinals won in overtime on a field goal. Um, Chase, what are your thoughts on this one? Do you think it hurts Russell's MVP discussion? It was just one loss, but do you think it hurts him a little bit in the race? Me neither. Right. Yeah, through I believe 3 of those went to Tyler Lockett too. 3 TDs, yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on Kyler Murray in this game? Alright. Yeah, in this game. hmm Yeah, that's how I feel. hmm Um, what was I about to say? Would y'all say that? Oh, I wanted to bring up right now, currently, Kyler Murray is the #1 QB in fantasy, like rankings wise right now. Just wanted to point that out on like ESPN fantasy. And yeah, yeah, he is. I just checked it, so it's lit. I like him. Who was it? It was Wilson last week. It was true. It was Wilson last week. Yeah, no. Wilson was the #1 like last week overall. This week it's Kyler. I think Wilson's #2 now. But it could change in one game. Like one game, Wilson could be back to the #1 spot. Wilson or Kyler? Oh yeah, Kyler is good. I think it's really good. Yeah, I think Kyler's great in fantasy. Both of them are. They're both the top 2 fantasy QBs in my opinion, and rankings wise, they are on ESPN fantasy. Injuries. Let's start with Dalton, OBJ. Dalton first. First Dalton. So Dalton, like I know it's a bad injury, but like the Cowboys' 3rd-string QB, like no one knows if he's good or not yet. So I think that's still up in the air. What do y'all think? Yeah. Hmm. Uh, I forgot really. It might have been ankle. I wasn't sure on the exact one. I'll double check. Real, I'm checking on that right now because I saw that they're subbing in a new QB. I'm checking it right now. Uh, it's saying concussion protocol. It's basically concussion protocol. They're not saying a specific body part. Yeah, it could be. They're saying Dalton could be back. Yeah, in 2 to 3 games he could be back. They're saying for the next game they're planning to start DiNucci or Garrett Gilbert. Yeah, DiNucci. DiNucci's might start. uh, okay, moving on. OBJ is out for the season. He tore his ACL. I had him. He was starting for me this week in fantasy, so that was another hit to my team. I'm surprised he's out for the season. I thought it would just be like a few games. Tore his ACL. I didn't think he tore it when I saw the initial injury. Then it came out that he tore it, and torn ACL usually means out for the season, and it got reported as he's basically out for the season too. So what y'all think on that? ready 2 o'clock? You ready 2 o'clock right now? What? Did I finish updating? Not yet. No. What was I about to say? Yeah, OBJ. I don't. Jarvis Landry should have increased fantasy production now. Would y'all agree to that? Because since OBJ's gone. Yeah. Okay. I want to touch back on Clyde Bell for a minute here. I forgot to mention something. So, in my opinion, I think the Chiefs feel, like I just feel like they feel bad that they signed Bell, like not for the team, like it's a good move for the team, of course. Like I feel bad that they signed Le'Veon Bell because like it's taken away, like it was supposed to be Clyde's backfield, like pretty much his backfield. It still is, but not as much as it used to, like completely. So what do you think? Yeah, right. Before they brought him in. Uh-huh. Right. Right. I had to throw it out there because I felt bad that they signed him for fantasy purposes, and then I thought they felt bad that they signed Bell after, not for the team, but like they felt bad for Clyde a little. But you're saying like it's worked nicely so far, and it has worked nicely so far. They're undefeated with that lineup, with both of them in. I want to move on to okay, Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake's injured for like 4 to 5 games. Like I called it the rise of Chase Edmonds. When Chase Edmonds started a game last season in fantasy, he dropped 30 points. So I think he can replicate that. Chase, do you think he can replicate that? Chase Edmonds? He's going to be starting for the Cardinals. Right. Right. Jay, what do you think? Drake is injured. Do you think Chase Edmonds is going to play well in this spot? Okay. Yeah, Lockett. Yeah, they're saying it was the 4th greatest game in fantasy history. Like they put it up on the rankings and stuff. Saying it was the 4th greatest like single player point total produced by a player in fantasy since like it's fourth all time basically, like in PPR formats, half PPR formats. Yeah, is the second best wide receiver in fantasy right now. I think he's great. Yeah, Arizona. I thought that was his coming out game. Like that was amazing. I think he's better than. I think he's like on Metcalf's level. I know a lot of people think Metcalf's better, but what do you think on that? True. Okay, I respect that. Right. Yeah. Now we're gonna go to my favorite game of the week. Lions Falcons. um, Todd Gurley scores. Todd Gurley scored an accidental touchdown. Apparently, he called it accidental. Uh, like he implied it in his interviews after the game, the post-game stuff with the media. He kind of fell into the end zone, tried to stop himself, but he couldn't. And then the Lions had the ball left with a minute. They were down 6 after that. We had the ball left with 1 minute remaining, no timeouts. And that really shouldn't be a problem because no timeouts left. You know, Atlanta should be able to, do a decent job. But yeah, Stafford came up clutch. The Lions, and he scored a touchdown in the last play of the game with like 2 to 3 seconds remaining. Threw a nice 40-yard pass over the top to Kenny G. Landed it between like 4 to 5 defenders, like in the area, and then threw the game-winning touchdown pass to T.J. Hawkinson on a rollout pass to the left, and that was the ball game. A lot of people are saying like it's more of the Falcons' defense. Some people are saying it's more of the Lions. Like Stafford's shown he's like one of the kings of the comebacks. In 26, he holds the regular season record for fourth quarter comebacks in a single season. And yeah, so Chase, what are your thoughts on that? The events in the fourth quarter in that game? And some people think it's Gurley's fault. Just want to throw it out there. Yeah, so go ahead. Mhm. Mhm. King Drew 17 said that boy came in clutch. Killing Spree said, caps. Killing Spree, what up? Kitty 17, what up? What was I about to say? Yeah. So what did you think about the final drive when Stafford took them down? Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Uh-huh. Yeah, Hawkinson. That boy Hawkinson. Falcons defense collapse. Yeah. Um. Mhm. Right. Uh. Yeah, it was. It was quick. It was like a 1 minute drill, literally. So Jay, what do you think about that Lions win and Stafford's drive in the fourth quarter? Mhm. Oh, they had 1 minute left, no timeouts. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's just tragic for Falcons fans. Even like the Lions Falcons always play close games. The last 3 meetings they've had have been decided by a single score. So yeah, they just play each other tough. Let's see what else we got. Lions Falcons. Um. Oh, MVP race. I still think it's Wilson and Mahomes at the top two right now. I think my dark horses for the MVP are like Kyler Murray and maybe Stafford if he keeps like notching these wins and stuff. But I think Kyler Murray is a really good dark horse. Um, it could happen. He's like my fourth dark horse. I think Kyler Murray's like has a legitimate chance. Oh yeah, he's in mine too. Yeah, I like him as well. Um, Anything like crazy that you noticed this week in any of the games? Yeah, Cam Newton. Yeah, he had negative points in fantasy somehow this week. Yeah, like 3 picks. I think less than 100 passing yards. I don't know what happened to him really. I don't know. I forgot what team it was against. I'm about to check right now what team it was against. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
And look at you there. You get one from Trump and Trump one donation.
Rookie of the year, I'm gonna go with
This is yours.
DeAndre Swift.
This is yours. Oh,
And if it's not him, I think it'll be Clyde.
these are Abby's some universities. Not Kentucky.
The Jefferson
right?
kid?
No Kentucky, right? University of Kentucky.
I gotta read, I gotta check it.
I don't think he wants it. He's not gonna go to Kentucky. Are you? See, I know it.
Right.
What about Western Michigan University? Probably. We check it.
That's all I had. If you got anything else you guys want to throw out there, I'm down to like dissect the topic and discuss it. If you guys got anything else.
This is some university for Abby, so I don't know
Okay.
if he wants it or not.
Thanks y'all for tuning in. Signing off.
Kentucky, no.
Oh yeah.